This is the standard setup and configuration of our V-Move XL and V-Move XL HD. So this is designed for the use with trailers. You have two hitching points. You've got one that's designed, this bottom one here, for single axle trailers. And then you've got this higher one here, which is designed for twin axle trailers and generally heavier trailers. The important thing to note is that this is designed to be too high for your ball hitch on your actual caravan or trailer. And there is a special technique that you need to learn, and I need to show you of how to actually connect it. One thing I would say is that on the standard setup, this and this are interchangeable. So the idea is that you could use this pin here if you want to quickly connect up to a trailer and you're not worried the ground's all even and flat and you're not worried about it jumping off. It's easier and quicker, and you just use the nose weight of the trailer to make sure it's secured on here. If you do want a bit more secure connection, then obviously you can use the tow ball. You can use it in different points. That is obviously you have to click it in and secure it, but it is a more secure coupling. So I'll just put these back in here so they don't fall out. So as I said, this hitch here is designed to be too high for the trailer. So you need to use what we call the tipping technique. And this basically means that you tip the mover up and you put then this hitch, so it's lower, under the trailer connection, and then it just slots into it. There's one way of doing it. There are two ways of doing it, and there's one recommended way. You could, if you wanted to, lift this up entirely with your own body weight and effort, and that can put some stress on this handlebar here because you're picking up the whole weight of the machine, and this is just a weld here. And as well as stress on the machine, it gives stress on the person doing it. So if you're doing this day in, day out, I'll show you. And it's okay for me doing it now, but if I'm doing this 10, 20 times a day, it'd really take it out of me. So what we do recommend is that you use the machine itself and the momentum to really make it work for you. So I'll just show you this. So imagine that you've got your trailer beyond here and you're just trying to get the machine up so that you can actually maneuver it into the trailer. So if you move the machine backwards on the tortoise setting, and then you use the momentum to bring it back and lift it up yourself, but the machine's doing the work, you're just guiding it. So I'll just show you that now. So at this point, the easiest thing to do will be to come round to the side of the machine so that you can see the hitching point. There's an automatic handbrake, so the machine's not going to go anywhere. If you decide that you want to just have a bit of a break, if you've got this coupling on here, that just rests on the ground. So I can now walk away, that machine will stay there. There's an automatic handbrake on there, so it won't go anywhere. But the easiest thing to do to maneuver it into position would be just to take it back a bit, so it's in equilibrium, with one hand on the handlebar, one hand on the tiller, and just move it backwards and forwards. You could do it aside here, and it does take a bit of getting used to, and you do worry that it might not be safe, but I do promise you it is. It's just all about technique. So say for instance you've got your trailer hitch here, and it's located just above here. At that point, you can start to move the mover forward, so drive this under the trailer hitch. And at the same time, you then start to bring the machine down.